Hello students, how are you all? Hope all of you are well. Today we are going to discuss class 9 science chapter number 8 motion next part. In the previous video I had left till acceleration, what is acceleration, and after then I had informed you that I will explain in the next video, right? So let's start today. Acceleration. What is acceleration? Acceleration is defined as the change of velocity of a body. Change of velocity of a body. Change of velocity of a body is called acceleration. So that's why here I have written the formula acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time taken. What is change in velocity? Initial speed was something else and the final speed was something else. As already I have informed you about that, as whenever we start a bike or a scooty, sometimes you will see that you are just putting your accelerator on a full, right? As you put your accelerator full, so change in velocity happens. Sometimes you ride at this 40 speed, sometimes you ride at 60, sometimes 80. So the change in velocity comes, right? So here change in velocity, initial velocity, final velocity by time taken. As already I have written, acceleration is denoted by A, change in velocity, V minus U, final velocity minus initial velocity by time taken. So but the SI unit is meter per second square. Okay. So yesterday there was one question in NCERT. About that I had informed you that today I am going to solve that question, right? So let's start that question. That question is related to, one second, yeah. After that odometer, on the odometer we have completed, yes? Yeah. The question was, starting the stationary position, Rahul pedals his bicycle to attain a velocity of 6 meter per second in 30 seconds. 6 meter per second in 30 seconds. Then he applies brake such that the velocity of the bicycles comes down to 4 meter per second in the next 5 seconds. Calculate the acceleration of the bicycle in both the cases. See, there are two cases. First case in which he rides his bicycle and to just attain a speed 6 meter per second. So first, in the first case, there are, first of all, take a screenshot of this board and after that we will start this solving this numerical. Okay. So first of all, I hope all of you have taken a screenshot. Let's start this accelerations topic numerical. How you will understand what is the acceleration, what happened. Here there is one boy, he is riding his bicycle. So as he wants to get a speed of 6 meter per second, he requires 30 seconds. How much? So there are two cases in this question. First of all, he requires 6 meter per second in 30 seconds, and after that he applies the brake. So as the speed gets low, and it gets low in 4 meter per second in 5 seconds. Now calculate the acceleration in both the cases. First of all, just understand the question. In this question, what they have said you, in this question they have just informed you about both the speed cases, right? So there are two cases. You have to write in first case and in second case. In first case, just see, that boy was just trying to maintain his speed as 6 meter per second, and to maintain that speed he requires at least how many seconds? 30 seconds. So initial velocity, first of all, in first case, initial velocity. Initial velocity is denoted by, right now only in the formula I have informed you, initial velocity is denoted by U, right? So initial velocity means starting velocity was G, right? And final velocity was denoted by V. And how much was his final velocity? In the question it said that 6 meter per second, right? So final velocity is 6 meter per second. And time requirements, time is denoted by T. So what is the time required? Here 6 seconds, right? No, 30 seconds. In the first case he required 30 seconds. So now all the three things are available. What do you have to calculate? Acceleration. Acceleration is denoted by A. A is equal to V minus U by T. So what is the value of V? 6 minus 0 by 30. So 6 upon 30, 1 upon 5, 0.2. And what is the SI unit of acceleration? Right now only I have said it's meter per second square. What is the SI unit? Meter per second square. So the first time, in the first case you can see initial velocity was 0, final velocity was 6 meter per second, the time requirement was 30 seconds, and we have to calculate the acceleration. So by this way we can calculate the acceleration of any object. In the same question, after applying the brake, means as after 5 seconds his speed became 4 meter per second. His speed became 4 meter per second. So in second case, I hope all of you have taken a screenshot or you have written in your notebook. So now we will move towards the second case. In second case, what will happen in second case? You can just see here, these three things will be changed. Here now the speed was 6 meter per second, okay, and the final velocity speed was 4 meter per second, right? 4 meter per second. The time requirement is how much second? 5 seconds. Got it? In the second case. So here you can see initial velocity was 6 meter and final velocity is 4 meter. Now question is, here you will say, sir, 4 minus 6 upon 5. How it is possible? This is possible. Don't worry. Acceleration can be negative also. So here minus 2 upon 5 is equal to minus 0.4 meter per second square. Minus 0.4 meter per second square in the second case. So remember, whenever you are getting this type of answers, so no need to worry. The acceleration of the bicycle in the first case is 0.2 meter per second square, and in the second case is 0.4 meter per second square. So you can see the acceleration value can be negative also, can be positive also. But remember, if the initial velocity is lower than final velocity, your answer will be in positive, and if the initial velocity is greater and final velocity is less, then definitely you are going to get the answer in negative. So acceleration concept, I hope all of you have understand. A is equal to, just remember this formula. If you remember this formula, I hope you can solve each and every numericals of acceleration related, right? So after getting the information of acceleration, now we will move towards some of the question is given in your NCERT, page number 103. When will you say a body is uniform accelerated or non-uniform accelerated? Yes, very nice question. Can you tell me when you will say a body is uniform accelerated or non-uniform accelerated? I am telling you the answer. When the velocity of the body changes by equal amounts in equal interval of time in the same direction, then it is said to be uniform acceleration. Means when the velocity changes equal interval of distance in equal interval of time in the same direction is called uniform acceleration. Means when the velocity of the body changes by equal amounts in equal interval of time, equal amounts in equal interval of time in the same direction, then it is said to be uniform acceleration. And when the velocity of the body changes by unequal amounts in equal interval of time, unequal amounts means different distances in equal interval of time, then it is said to have non-uniform motion. Just like uniform speed and non-uniform speed, similarly, but here we have to just understand about the direction. Now one more numerical related question is there. A bus decreases its speed from 80 km per hour to 60 km per hour in 5 seconds. Find the acceleration of the bus. Can you solve this question? See about the bus, here already the same things we have to calculate in the acceleration. I hope all of you can calculate. You have to just take your notebook, take a pencil or a pen, and after that just write the question. The question is, the initial velocity is 80 km per hour. 80 km per hour. And the final velocity is 60 km per hour. And time taken is 5 seconds. How many seconds? 5 seconds. Can you calculate its acceleration? Acceleration, what you will do to calculate the acceleration? Acceleration is v minus u upon t, right? So you can see here 80 km per hour, 60 km per hour, and time is 5 seconds. So what you will do? But here there is one thing, it's hour. It is given in hour. What you have to do? You have to change this thing into hour only. Means the time should be also changed in hour. Can you tell me 1 second is equal to how much hour? See, there are total 1 hour is equal to how much minutes? 60 minutes, right? And 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 1 hour is equal to 60 into 60 seconds is equal to 3600 seconds. So if I talk about 1 second, 1 second is equal to 1 by 3600 seconds, and 5 seconds is equal to 5 by 3600. Got it? So here we have to change the time in hours. So 5 by 3600 hours. Got it? Remember this one. Now V minus U upon T, because we are going to calculate this time in hour. V is 60 kilometer and U is 80 kilometer and time is 5 upon 36. So put here 5, 36 up. So now question is, what will be the SI unit of this? So kilometer per hour square. Okay. So here 60 minus 80 minus 20 upon 5 into 3600. So 5 4s are 20, 36 4s are 6 4s are 24, 2 4 3s are 12 plus 2 minus 144 kilometer per hour square. So this will be your acceleration of that bus, as the bus initial speed was 80 kilometer per hour, final speed was 60 kilometer per hour. For time changing, it have taken 5 seconds. We have converted this second into the hour. So 5 by 36 hour. As we have seen, that acceleration is equal to V minus U upon T. V is final velocity, U is initial velocity, T is time taken. Final velocity here 60 minus 80 upon 5 divided by 36. So the 36 will go up. 60 minus 80 minus 20 into 36 upon 5. 5 4s are 20. 36 into 4. 6 4s are 24, 2 4 3s are 12 plus 2 40 minus 144 kilometer per hour square. So what will be the answer? Minus 144 means you can say 14,400 kilometer per hour square. There is one more question related to the acceleration only. The third question is, a train starting from a railway station and moving with a uniform acceleration attains a speed of 40 kilometer per hour in 10 minutes. Find its acceleration. See, in this question it's very little bit typical. See, the initial velocity is not given, final velocity is given, rest everything is there. Okay, a train starting from a railway station and moving with the uniform acceleration means at the same speed that train is moving. If you want to take a screenshot, then please take a screenshot. Otherwise, you can write this answer in your notebook also. Now let's come for the train one. All of you understanding? If you are having any type of doubt, please drop your doubt into the comment box section so I can improve in the next video. See here, in the next question, they just want to say you about the acceleration. The train starting from a railway station and moving with a uniform acceleration attains a speed of 40 km per hour. Final velocity is 40 km per hour. Initial velocity 0. Time taken is 10 minutes. Time taken is 10 minutes. What do you have to find? Acceleration. A is equal to what? So A is equal to, can you tell me what is the value of A? V minus U upon T. Acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity upon time taken, right? So this is our formula. So here you can say directly A is equal to 40 minus 0 bar. Yes. Now, how you will change this minute into the second? All of you know very well. Here we have to change either in hour, because here one velocity is given 40 km 1 hour. So we all know 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour, right? So therefore 1 minute is equal to 1 by 60 hour and 10 minutes is equal to 10 by 60 hour, right? Got it? So here instead of 10 minutes, what you will write? 10 upon 60, so 60 will go up. So here A is equal to 40 into 60 upon 10. 0 0 cancel, 6 4s are 24. So 240 kilometer per hour square is your acceleration of that train. The question was, a train starting from a railway station and moving with the uniform acceleration attains a speed of 40 km per hour in 10 minutes. Find its acceleration. So we have seen here the acceleration is 240 km per hour. If you are still having any doubt related this acceleration or any other doubt, then please drop your doubt into the comment box section so I can understand. In this video we have just learned about the acceleration, initial velocity, final velocity and time taken. That's all for today. I hope all of you have understand. In the next video we'll move ahead. That's all for today. Thank you very much.